Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Henry Owens will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane, and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Domingo Santana.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Inglet is right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Mark Sawyer. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year.
Sawyer.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting 8th.
Standing in now, Dylan Wallstrom. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 8 home runs, and 47 RBIs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Place it 1 now, easy out.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So striding in, Jet Bandy, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
0-1's the count.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Come on, guys.
He'll try again, 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Angel Ojeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Angel Ojeda.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here it comes on 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Oh,
and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hey, get him at 1 here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, we got no out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ned Aldridge is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Abraham Almonte will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Sawyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Sawyer.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another one sent foul.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Dylan Wallstrom is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Angel Ojeda. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Angel Ojeda.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Angel Ojeda is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Come on now.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Ned Aldrich.
Hit in the air to center field. Taylor moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Center fielder, Abraham Almonte.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's sky. In now, Mark Sawyer. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Mark
Seared down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
now batting.
Hey,
Into the box now, Dylan Wallstrom. As he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Here we go, guys.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
2 down now.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. You'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious
A manager challenges his team. This series could potentially shift the balance in their division.